Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Magli here, and today's class is going to be a hip love yoga flow. We will be getting deep into the hips, giving them a good stretch, but also doing some strength exercises and mobility exercises to really balance out that muscle. This was a request from one of my viewers, Melia. Thank you so much. Guys, if you have requests for videos, please do send them to me or write them in the comments below, and I promise to do a video for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. I do recommend that you grab a blanket or perhaps a soft pillow. We're going to be spending some time on the knees, so if you have sensitive knees, it's a good idea to grab one, put it on top of your mat just to get some extra cushioning on those knees. We'll start in a wide-legged child's pose today. So bringing your knees as wide as the mat and the feet together at the back. Melt the belly in between the thighs. Reach those hands and arms as far as possible and melt the heart into the earth. We'll just take a few rounds of breaths here, arriving on our mat, tuning into the body. Just mentally preparing to move. Noticing how you are today. And however you are, it's absolutely perfect, arriving on your mat without judgment. Just ready to explore where the body might take us. Slowly starting to peel yourself back up, walking the hands up towards the body. Let's place the left hand behind us. Inhale, let's push into the left hand, reach the hips up, shine the right arm to the sky, lift the chest. Exhale, slow and steady, come back down, chin to chest, roll the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips. The hips don't have to come up very far at all. Reach the chest up. Exhale, back down, slow and steady. One more time. We plant this left hand. Inhale, reach up for the sky, the stars. Stretch the hips, glutes engaged. Exhale, back down. Beautiful. One more time on the right. Inhale, push, tucking the tailbone under, shining the heart. And exhale, slowly back. Amazing. Let's find tabletop position. So shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, planting the knuckles down. So we're really building a strong foundation and not collapsing in the shoulders, pushing the ground away with the hands, broadening in that upper back. Okay. We'll do some hip mobility exercises here. So let's lift the right knee off the mat and bring it into the chest without curving in the spine. And then send it out to the side, that right knee, towards the back of your space and then back to your chest. One more this way. Continuing to breathe. It's quite challenging. If you're shaking, that's okay. Bring the knee towards the chest. And then let's send it back behind us, out to the side. So we're doing these mobility circles the other way. Let's do once more. Breathing into the body, noticing that outer hip working, and release. Beautiful. Walk the hands forward and then slowly melt the body onto the earth. Let's keep the chest lifted, gaze lifted, roll those shoulders back, squeeze the elbows into the body. Lift the left foot off the mat, pointing the toes. Pause here. Working that glute muscle, the antagonist of the hip flexor. So we contract here to enable the hip flexor to stretch. One more breath. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the right leg. Beautiful. Keep reaching those shoulders back, firmly planting the hands into the earth. And slowly release, push back to your tabletop position. We'll do the mobility on the left side. So when you're ready, find your tabletop, firmly planting those hands, broaden through the upper back. Then bring that left knee towards the chest. Send it out towards the left, behind you, and then back. Beautiful. Once more this way, breathing, being mindful not to open completely. We keep sending the left hip down. I'm shaking already. Let's do it the other way. Send the knee behind you, out to the side, back towards the chest. Beautiful. One more time. Amazing. And set it down. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the toes under. Let's find our downward facing dog. Paddling through the feet, bending those knees, giving the backs of the legs a little bit of a stretch out because we're spending a lot of time with our knees bent today. Keep sending that tailbone to the sky as you push the earth away with the hands. 2 more breaths here. Keep paddling, keep stretching the legs. Beautiful. Lift the right foot off and then place it in between the hands in front of you. Drop the back knee, the left knee, and then rise up. Bring your hands to heart center. So here we want the front knee directly on top of the ankle and the left hip directly on top of that left knee. Hands to heart, and we're not collapsing forward. Find a gentle tuck in your tailbone to really engage that glute, that left glute, to find length in that left hip. One more breath here. Keep squeezing the glute. Amazing. From here, toe heel your right foot over towards the right side. I'm just going to flip to the side so you can see me. So the right toes face the right side, and the foot is in line with the left knee. Keep sending those hips forward, the right knee out to the sides. You can keep your hands to heart center or wherever feels good on the hips if that's better for you. Finding a little bit of softness amidst the effort of that hip work. Beautiful. From here, send your left hand down to the mat and then keep the toes where they are. Just send the heel out towards the side. Beautiful. So we're pushing through the knife edge of that right foot. Keep sending the hips forward as you reach the right arm to the sky. As you inhale, big breaths here. Beautiful. On your next inhale, reach the arm above the head. Beautiful side stretch. Exhale, send it back. One more time. Inhale, reach over the head. Exhale, back to the sky. Amazing. Let's bring both hands now in front of the body. So I'll swap again so you can see the right leg is still out to the side. Walk the hands forward. Keep sending that tailbone to the sky as you melt the heart to the earth. Pushing through the knife edge of that right foot. Remember, it's not about how far you go. It's tuning into the body, finding softness amidst the effort. And slowly walk the hands back up. Find your tabletop position, tuck the toes under, find your downward facing dog in your own time. Yeah. Let's paddle through those feet again, stretching the backs of the legs. Maybe a little side stretch so you can send the bum to one side. And then the other. Listening to what feels good for you. Let's wave forward to plank pose. Keep pushing the hands into the earth as you bring the tailbone down, navel towards the spine. Be mindful again, we're not collapsing in the shoulders. Keep pushing the ground away with the hands, gazing forward. One more breath here. Strong, strong core. And exhale. Release the knees down. Beautiful. Keep the toes tucked under. And then let's walk the knees back towards the sides of the mat and melt the bum to the heels as the heart melts to the earth. Your wide-legged child's pose again. 2 more breaths here. And slowly coming back up. Find your downward facing dog in your own time. Amazing. Let's work through the left side now. So bring the left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee to the earth. Lift the body up. Bring the hands to your heart. And again, sending those hips forward as you tighten the glutes behind you, especially that right glute. Knee over ankle, hip here over the knee. One more breath. Amazing. Let's toe heel that, woo, I'm wobbly, left foot out to the side. So the left toes face left, and there's a tendency to bring the hips as well with the foot. Keep sending that left hip forward as the toes face the left, knee to the left. Beautiful, knowing that a little bit of a shake in the body is absolutely okay and normal. Oh, there's some banging outside the studio. I apologize if you can hear it. One more breath here. Not very calming, is it? And then let's send the right hand over towards the right side. We keep the left toes where they are and just send the knife edge of the foot out to the sides. Reach the left fingertips towards the sky. Beautiful. Finding softness wherever you can. On your next inhale, reach those left fingertips over the head. And exhale, bring them back to the sky once more. Inhale, big, big reach, big side stretch. Exhale, back. Amazing. So we keep this left leg out to the side and bring the left arm and then the right arm out in front, melting the heart towards the earth, sending the tailbone towards the sky. Remembering to move without judgment, to meet yourself wherever you are. And slowly coming back up. Let's take one last downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, push into the hands. Release the breath. Paddle the feet, bend the knees. Have a little play with the physicality of your practice. Perhaps shaking the head as well. And wiggling it out. Amazing. Let's walk the feet towards the middle of our mat and then bring them as wide as the mat with the toes out to the side a little bit. From here, we're going to sit the bum in between the heels. Perhaps the heels lift a little bit to help bring height to our yogic squat, and perhaps the heels stay down. Wherever you are today is perfect. My heels feel like being up. You can keep your fingertips on the earth to help with balance, or you can bring them to your heart. Being gentle with yourself, perhaps closing the eyes for a couple of breaths. And then slowly bring the hands behind you, and as slowly as possible releasing the bum down onto the earth. Beautiful. I'll come to face the camera. Let's move our blanket out of the way. So let's send the right leg out to the side and then bring the left foot so that it's in line with your groin. Hands out in front of you. If you're finding yourself kind of struggling to sit up, I invite you to actually place your hands behind you, push into the fingertips to send the chest up towards the sky. If you're happy to have your hands out in front of you, you can take a gentle fold forwards. Let's keep that right foot flexed so the toes face up towards the sky. All muscles of the legs are active. and engaged. Amazing. And slowly peeling yourself back up. Place the left hand behind you, right hand on the outside of that left leg. Take a gentle twist. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Perhaps you'd like to experiment with placing the left hand down on the mat and lifting the hips. If you do this, we point the right toe and perhaps reach the right hand to the sky. Wherever you are, perhaps you're still seated in your twist. That's absolutely perfect. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Amazing. Stay like this with the legs. We'll just take a gentle twist the other side. Left hand towards the outside of the right leg. Gaze behind us. And slowly come back. Amazing. Swap sides. Lengthen the left leg. Right foot towards the groin. Again, you have your options to either place the hands behind you, lifting the chest up, or to take a gentle fold forward. Wherever you are is absolutely perfect. Seeing if you can find a little bit of quiet inside the mind. Peeling yourself back up. Right hand comes behind us, and then left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Gentle twist looking back, or again you can ground the right knuckles into the earth to push the hips up towards the sky. If we do this, we point the left toe, reach the left hand up and back, engaging the glutes, so really squeezing the bum together. Big inhale here. And with softness, exhale, coming back. Let's take a gentle twist the other side. Right hand outside of left leg. Look back. And slowly come back to center. Amazing. Let's bring our soles of the feet together. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. We'll pause here. Closing off the eyes for a moment. We'll stay here for quite a few breaths. Allowing gravity to do its work with the knees. Allowing the brain to send that message to the body that it's safe here. The muscles can soften and relax. There's nothing we need to hold on to. Allowing the belly to expand with every inhale. And your whole body to soften on the exhale. Being mindful we're not curving in the upper back. Keep reaching the crown of the head to the sky. You're soft and safe. Your hips are soft and safe. Beautiful. When you're ready, bring the knees back up towards the chest. We'll come down onto the mat, grab onto the knees, and slowly allow yourself to rock back. Keep the feet planted on the earth, about hip width apart and close enough to the bum that you might just be able to tickle the heels with the fingertips. Hands on either side of your body, palms facing down. We push into the feet, tuck the tailbone under, and as we inhale, rise the hips to the sky. We'll pause here. Perhaps we can squeeze the shoulders under a little bit and interlace the fingers. Keep squeezing that bum muscle to find even more length in the hip. If we drop the bum, We close the gap and we are not supporting our back body at all. 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly peeling yourself back down to the earth. Amazing. Bring the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Perhaps your legs need a bit of a stretch out, the backs of the knees. Feel free to let it all go. Amazing. Bring the feet back down to the mat. Feet together, and let's allow the knees to fall either side. I invite you to have your palms facing up towards the sky and your shoulders relax on the earth. Can you completely let go? The hips is the second place in the body after the shoulders where we hold the most emotional tension. Can you give yourself permission, even if just for a moment, to just be you and your breath? No external worries, no external doubts. Just your beautiful self and your beautiful breath. And then when you're ready, option to stay here, by the way, an option to take any other movements that your body might need. But if you're ready, lengthening the legs out long for a final relaxation pose. Feet fall out to the sides. We give ourselves permission to be soft, to let go, and to meet ourselves exactly where we are. Giving ourselves away to Mother Nature. I invite you to stay here as long as you possibly can in this bubble of love that you've created for yourself on your mat, your sacred space. I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Thank you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, guys. I love doing these videos for you so much, and I'm super grateful that you're enjoying them and keep watching them. This week we're having a hip-themed week. On Friday we'll be doing another hip love yoga flow, going a little bit deeper. It's going to be a little bit more dynamic than this one, and we're even going to be exploring crow pose. So if that's something that you're interested in checking out, then I'll see you on Friday. Have a wonderful day. Bye.